Hey, lmao, it's your girl, Cadence Harper, and you know, it's kind of late out, and I don't know, I just watched like a couple videos about like, you know, doing what you love and not letting nobody tell you how to live, you know, like all kinds of random bullshit. And I guess I got motivated to talk to you guys about sort of where the channel's going and everything that's been on my mind lately, because, you know, I'm sure some of you have noticed we've already had a couple different like changes with everything. Hold on, let me put on some music. iTunes is not working? iTunes isn't working. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put some music on just from my personal YouTube mix. Something a little chill, you know. Let me know if it's too loud for you guys or too quiet or whatever. Oh yeah, no, that's super loud for you guys. Let me turn down the audio capture. This should be good. This should be good. Yeah. Hi, Elcor. Oh, I suppose I should greet everybody, huh? Hi, Elcor. Hi, Vengeful. Hi, Upsetty. Hi, Seismic Gravity. And of course, hi, Pluto. I'm gonna actually turn this down a little bit on my end, too. Alright, so, basically, I don't have anything... I don't have anything planned for this stream or anything. And obviously I wasn't planning on doing a stream right now. But I just thought that I wanted to sort of, you know, chat with you guys, see how you guys are doing, and sort of share some of my thoughts on the channel, like I said. So it's gonna be a little bit of a short, probably shorter. I actually have dinner plans with Bunny Sharks. We're going to Denny's, and I'm probably just gonna drink decaf coffee because I miss it. But yeah, I just thought I'd touch base with you guys about I don't know, like you hear me talking, I'm saying like touch base and shit. I feel like I've been a little too focused on grab me a graham sandwich. I got you, Pluto. You know what? I got you. But yeah, I just feel like I've been too focused on like growing my channel and being optimal, you know, like I want to do what I want to do at the end of the day. And obviously, you know, if I get viewers, it's great. But I mean, doing a guerrilla stream in general like this is something I've never done before, specifically because from an analytics standpoint, it actually tanks your average viewers. But yeah, I'm not gonna fucking sit here and worry about numbers and, you know, I'm just gonna... I want to make what I want to make at the end of the day, and I feel like that's something that I kind of got away from a lot, you know? I feel like I'm like, oh, I gotta do this for optimal growth, or, you know, I gotta do this, that, the other thing. And, you know, I will say I'm moving forward with doing some stuff that's, you know, good for growth, but it is stuff that I legitimately enjoy. Like, okay, here's an example. So moving forward, I'm going to have one collaboration a week plus one wildcard stream, and the rest is going to be Stardew Valley, because Stardew Valley is a game that I've always been super interested in, but I never really, you know, sunk my teeth into the meat of it, you know what I mean? So I just want to sort of explore that and see where it takes me, you know? And I was thinking for the variety stream, I feel like there's such a divide between, you know, me as a content creator and, you know, you guys. Like, Stardew is a nice chill game. Yeah, I feel like I want to sort of, I mean, I don't, you know, I'm an energetic person or whatever, but I feel like there's definitely some time for, you know, relaxing, chill streams too, you know? And so I was thinking, again, like there's a big divide between the two of us, you know? I feel like I'm like up on a pedestal, and that's not really somewhere I want to be, you know? I just want to you guys are my friends, you know? First and foremost, you guys are my friends, you know? each and every one of you. I know, like, obviously I'm saying that, ooh, I'm a streamer. It's not like that. Like, I look forward to seeing you guys here. Like, okay, I actually used to have a viewer. I'm not gonna say his name because I feel like, you know, I don't want to stir up drama or anything, but I used to have a viewer who would come to every single one of my streams, and then he just stopped one day, and I know he's still around because once in a blue moon he'll like my content on Twitter or whatever, and I'm not mad at him for not coming anymore. No, I understand, you know, my content's not for everybody, people have their own lives or whatever. You know, I get it. I'm not mad at him, but you know, I miss seeing him around, you know? I do miss you guys when you're not there. Like Sonya, notably, is not in this stream right now, and Sonya's in like all my streams. You guys know that. And you know, at the end of the day, that's totally okay. I totally get that Sonya has his own life, and I'm pretty sure it's really late. Oh, iTunes finally booted up. I'm pretty sure it's like super late where Sonya lives right now, and he's probably headed to bed. But like, you know, I still miss him, you know, he's a friend of mine, and I come out here and I stream for you guys, and for me, it's less about, oh, I'm streaming to an audience right now, and more like, you know, I want to spend time with my friends, you know, you guys are my buddies. You really, really are. Oh, hi, Sonya. We were actually literally just talking about you. Welcome in, welcome in. I was actually saying that I mean, it's a little embarrassing, but I was just saying that I missed you and stuff. Feel free to like watch the VOD if you, I mean, personally, I'm the kind of person where if somebody was talking about me, I want to know what was said or whatever, you know, so I would absolutely watch the VOD if I were you, but it's all good things. I was just saying, you know, I missed you, and I'm glad that you're here right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, sorry. So I just wanted to, sort of touch base. I keep saying that. So I guess I should talk about what my streams are going to be like moving forward. I know a lot of you guys like variety content because, you know, that's what I've been doing for the past... I've technically been streaming for 7 months now, but only like 4 of them were on Twitch? Something like that. So I know a lot of you guys like variety content, and you know, like, I want you guys to feel at home here too, and I don't want you guys to feel like, oh, she's just doing fuck ever, she doesn't even care about it. No. Like, at the end of the day, I want to make what I want to make, but I also want you guys to be having a good time too, you know what I mean? So with that in mind, I will be doing 1 collab a week, which will alternate between... Oh, that's very loud. So this is my chill hop playlist. I'm a slut for chill hop. Let's find a good song. Okay, this song's really good. But yeah, so 1 collab a week that's going to alternate between the Theta Emerald whatever the fuck speedrun race with Soul, because I really enjoy doing that stuff, and I think you guys do as well. You know, people, I do get messages sometimes after a stream from one person in particular who always sort of, you know, checks in with me about how the stream went, and you know, he always tells me that those streams go good, and I enjoy those streams. I mean, last time, I will admit that last time was a little... It was a little weird, I won't lie. I got pretty salty about not making any progress in 4 fucking hours, and I feel like you guys sort of picked up on that. It wasn't really content that I'm particularly proud of. I feel like it started well, but I mean, that's sort of a separate issue. If you enjoy it, I'm not saying like, oh, you shouldn't enjoy it, you know, like if you enjoy it, you enjoy it, but I'm just saying like from like a creator perspective, that isn't really something that I thought really went too well. But in general, I do really enjoy the Theta Emerald Nuzlocke streams because it's a pretty unique format, a Nuzlocke race of a ROM hack. You know, that's pretty unique, and right from the get-go, I always wanted to do, you know, unique stuff. I didn't want to do, oh, fucking Apex Legends. I didn't want to do what everybody else was doing. I wanted to do what I was interested in, you know? And I've never really done Nuzlocks, but it's something that I've always been interested in, and making it a race format like this with Soul is just, it's so much fun. I love hanging out with my friends, and you know, I consider Soul to be a friend of mine, so getting the chance every week to hang out with him and do this Nuzlocke race has been, it's been great, and I'm definitely going to keep doing those, but that'll happen every other week, and then on the off weeks we will continue with the tabletop stuff, because you know, that's 4 friends, and I love them, although Kaji actually quit. So is it Saturday? It's Saturday. So tomorrow I will be streaming with Bunny Sharks, Doppel, and Kine. Unfortunately, Kaji wasn't able to continue, but you know, it's okay, it's okay. So we're gonna keep going with those for at least, I mean, at least a little while longer. I still have stories I want to tell in my world, you know? So we'll keep going with those, and we'll alternate between those. We get 1 of those a week, and then we also have a variety stream. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is having it be, you know, part of it will be just whatever the fuck I want to play, like I have been doing, you know, like whatever comes to mind. But I will say, if you guys make a hype train, which for those of you who don't know, if 3 different people cheer using bits, or I believe gifted subs, possibly, then it triggers a hype train. And mine are super easy. You literally just need 3 separate donations. I think it's like 100 bits from 3 different people, which is a dollar a person. That's neither here nor there. I'm just trying to explain like what hype trains are to you guys. And I feel like they're a fun way to sort of get the community hype, you know? So I want them to have a little bit more meaning beyond just, oh, you get hype train emotes that personally I don't really like. So what I'm going to do is, for these variety streams once a week, I will have it be up to you guys' voting if you get a hype train at any point during the week, at any point. And you know, that kind of thing I think is it's important to get you guys involved, because you know, like I keep saying, I'm hanging out with my friends here, you know, and I feel like there's a gap between us, so I'm just trying to, you know, you can use alts. You sure can, Sonia. I will say right now, my plan is for each tier of hype train, because it goes up to 5, for each tier you guys get 1 hour of voted on content. So like if you guys wanted, I could do like 1 hour of fucking Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, and then 1 hour of Halo Reach. You know, you guys can vote on what you want me to do. So that's if you guys get a hype train, and each tier of hype train is another hour, like I said. So tier 5, you could make me do a 5-hour long stream, and I'm prepared to accept that, you know? It's, if you guys don't end up doing a hype train at any point on the week, that's totally fine, you know, I get it, it's not a big deal. I will just pick something out of my massive catalog of games that I enjoy playing, and I'll bring that out for you, something different each week, so we can get some variety going on, you know what I mean? I know you guys really enjoyed the 1,000 Year Door streams, and that's a game that I really love, but I honestly don't really like streaming RPGs, because I feel like there's just so much talking, you know, like if you read out the dialogue, then you basically spend hours and hours in towns and never really do anything. And if you don't read the dialogue, then, you know, you get people who want to know what the story is, you know, and I feel like you miss out on so much in an RPG, especially something like 1,000 Year Door, if you don't read the dialogue. You know, the dialogue is a really big part of it. So it's a little weird for RPGs, but basically all I wanted to say is hype train, you guys get to vote depending on the tier, and no hype train, I will choose something. 1 collab a week and 2 Stardew Valleys a week. I am actually thinking, I like hearing your voice. Oh, thank you. I'm actually like, I'm never really sure if like I should voice NPCs or like how much I should, because I know I go pretty hard on some of the voices, like motherfucking TEC double crosses.
This voice is so hard to do.
Like, it's fun. It's fun. It really is. But I'm never really sure how hard to go on things like that because, if I give him a joke voice, it's funny. It's funny. But is that the kind of joke that is funny over an entire playthrough necessarily? Stuff like this, stuff like that. I want everybody to have a good time, and that does include me. It's all about if I enjoy it, I'll do it at the end of the day. It's hit or miss. Yeah, it is. Basically, all I'm saying is moving forward, I want to focus on content that I want to focus on. And you guys, I know you love variety. I love variety too. So we have that voting set up. And I could see myself doing streams where I just bounce between maybe 2 or 3 games, to sort of cram a whole bunch of variety into one day. I'm not sure how well that'll work, but I did that fucking Ring Fit karaoke thing. That didn't work out, but I do like doing more experimental content like that, Like, something that I can just do for funsies, We're not sure if it's gonna work, but it's something I'm interested in pursuing, so that's, if you don't enjoy it, exactly. Pluto, see, you seem to get it. You get it. So I guess that's all I really wanted to say about that. Just that, things are gonna be a little bit different moving forward, but that's not a bad thing, I did change up a lot of the redeems, actually, for those of you who don't know. We have a hi, I'm new redeem because I've noticed that like when you follow somebody, you get like 200 free points. So that's like the perfect, it's basically to get it. So, if you're shy and nervous and you don't know if you can really talk up, Twitch will prompt you when you follow, be like, oh, do you want to say hi? That kind of thing. Just so, I can get more people chatting and I can have a conversation with you guys, I also have a hick cadence of voice, a mommy cadence voice, and your choice of anything the wheel can possibly land on. Those are the big ones. Plus, we have, I changed plugin tablet and draw something to drawing request and made it much more expensive because I'm gonna be, drawing something good for you guys, We love the new people. Exactly. Welcome, Seismic Gravity. You're not new. I know you. Honestly, if I can just be like completely transparent with you guys, like at the end of the day, the number one thing that I want for my streams, I was talking with somebody the other day and they were like, oh, why do you stream? What kind of streams do you want to do? And it kind of threw me for a loop for a second because, I had to sit there and think about it. At the end of the day, the number one thing I want for my streams is it's sort of like a welcoming community, Like, the Discord obviously is that. Big titty goth GFs? Oh, absolutely. Dude, if I could have a harem of big titty goth GFs, just 10 out of 10. But just a comfy community, Like the Discord is that as well. I'm so glad that you guys are chatting with each other in there, and it's not all just you guys frantically trying to get a piece of my attention. I want this to be a community, What was I saying? I kind of lost track of my thoughts. Something about... Also, hi, Leo. You never come by. I'm so glad to see you here, Leo. I'm so glad. But yeah, so I actually... Oh, Thorin181, look at you, first time chatter. You're exactly who I'm talking about right now. Use the lurk emote, so, don't feel the need to talk if you don't want to, but, how you doing? How was your day? Where you chatting from? Is it super late there? Because I know it's super late in most parts of the world right now, But if I can just be completely honest with you guys, I actually, if it's somebody who doesn't come like every single stream, I will write myself just tiny little notes to, make sure that I can be welcoming to this person. Doing pretty good. 1 more hour before Sunday. All right, so you're EST then, huh? Why are you up so? I mean, I guess I shouldn't talk smack about being up so late. I am glad you're here. God, that reminds me, back in high school, I used to literally stay up every single day until the sun rose. It was awful for me, but I didn't have any friends or anything, so that's what I did. And I don't know. That's kind of not really here nor there. Sorry, I kind of lost. Yeah, but yeah, I will take little notes on people just to make sure that, you know, I can make them feel welcome. Like Thorin, I've noted that you are PST and no gravity. That's all I got at the moment, but don't worry, don't worry. And I don't know, it's not like I'm keeping tabs on you guys or whatever, you know, it's just a little something something so I can, you know, make sure everybody's here, you know? Not make sure everybody's here, but make sure everybody's having a good time. Because again, at the end of the day, that's what I want from my stream. Erase notes of me, please. Leo, you don't have any notes. I know you well enough. For those of you who don't know, Leo is actually somebody who I've met up a couple times with in Meat Space. Last time it was a little awkward. Do I have your permission to tell this story, Leo? I mean, I don't wanna come out here and be sharing details, but can I chat a little bit about our last meetup? Because it was actually pretty recently. Fine, there we go. Oh, this is like one of my favorite songs in terms of chill hop. So, okay, for those of you who don't know, I actually, I was going to pick up a friend of mine, a Vtuber friend, actually, from the airport. He was flying into LAX, at noon, and he ended up getting deported, so I basically waited for like 6 hours in LAX, and you know, that wasn't great, so I was a little bummed. And obviously if it's a VTuber friend, I'm going to go in my full outfit. Like, I put this on to stream for you guys, but you know, it is an outfit that I have. So I dressed up. I had exactly what I'm wearing here, complete with the LEDs, by the way. My skirt does glow in Meat Space. So I waited, and it was whatever. And you know, I knew Leo was in the area of this airport that I was at, which was pretty far away from my house. So I was like, all right, I don't want to have driven all this way for nothing. So, you know, I hit up Leo and we got some milk tea or something at, just a little local place. It's a chain that I really like. It's called like Ding Tea. I didn't actually get tea. I got Yakult, but that's because I like sweet things. But yeah, so it's like, it's late by now. I'd say we probably met up around 9:30ish. So I'd been waiting at the airport for a good chunk of time, and you know, it was cold and I was in this, you know, I wasn't bundled up or nothing. I went there again. Oh, how about that? And okay, so I walk in, I get my fucking drink, and I sit there and I wait for them, and this fucking guy this fucking guy rocks up with his girlfriend in tow, and it's like, okay, you know, like, that's like not a big deal. I don't know, it was kind of weird meeting somebody for the first time and being dressed up like this, you know? Because it was like, oh my god, she probably thinks I'm like a super fucking weirdo, which admittedly I kinda am, but you know, it's just, this is not the kind of first impression I want to make on somebody, you know? Yeah, like, you know, and it was a little weird because, you know, I was meeting her for the first time, but I was also trying to catch up with my friend who I haven't seen in like 2-3 years, you know? So there was a little bit of, I mean, at least for me, I'm not sure how it was for you, Leo, but for me, there was a little bit of like, oh, I don't know if I should pay more attention to her or him, you know. It's just a little weird. Imagine having GF could not be me. I am a single Pringle. Anyway, so we got some tea and we went for a little bit of a drive, and my skirt actually, I ran out of batteries and I stopped glowing, and that kind of sucked. But I've since gotten a bigger battery pack for it. It was nice seeing him again, even if things were a little weird. Did I have a point to telling this anecdote, or am I just kind of, I feel like I'm just kind of talking. Oh, something else that I do feel the need to talk to you about, though. Okay, so I was out in that area the whole day, right? And at one point, one of the lights on my skirt on the bottom here, you see those little yellow globules? One of these actually, they came off my skirt, and so I needed like some fabric glue or some shit, so I went to a local craft supply shop, and on my way in there, not relevant. On my way in there, I saw a fucking billboard. Like, it was one of those like LED billboards that shifts between 2 or 3 things, and you know, it was advertising for a local college and advertising for like, I think like a hard seltzer or something. And then it fucking shuffled, and it was a bunch of aliens, including a gray, like holding protest signs about how they wanted cheaper, delicious human meats. And like, I took a couple looks around, and I looked at, like, I was scouring this fucking billboard for anything. Like, it was like breaking news, aliens unhappy, you know, that kind of thing. And, you know, obviously I'm gonna pay close attention to a billboard. I couldn't see anything on there that was like, oh, it's for a fucking upcoming movie or upcoming, you know. I couldn't even tell what it was fucking trying to advertise for. It's just like, okay, aliens are here and they want to eat human meat. It was so confusing. And like, I saw it a couple times. Like, I wasn't just fucking, you know, glancing at it. And so that was real fucking local art installation. That could be it. That could be it. Also, hi Cakes with the Sauce. It's been a while, hasn't it? I don't think I've seen you around since... I mean, my memory's really bad here, so pardon if I'm mistaken, but I don't think I've really seen you around since Monster Hunter Stories 2 wrapped up. But thank you for stopping by today. We're just kind of having a nice, chill conversation right now. That's why we got the chill hopping in the background and why I turn the lights down, you know, that kind of thing. Like right now I'm actually only lit by my the glow of my computer, which is why I'm a little bit darker than usual. The gray lmao actually do one. Listen, grays are one of the most attractive type of alien. One of the most. They're S tier, but they're not husband tier. Obviously, only the Xeno's the only man for me. The Xeno is the only man for me. Speaking about local art installations, actually, okay, so this is kind of weird, but I guess I'll tell you this anecdote as well. You know, I've always sort of hesitated. Sorry, I'll get back to that in a moment, but I hopped in the Metroids. Oh, I'm sorry, Cakes. I'm sorry. I remember you there now. Yeah, I remember you there now. Sorry, I was just like laser fucking focused on Metroid Dread. I love that game. I've actually started a hard mode file just in my free time, and I'm doing like all the sequence breaks, you know, like the crate quick kill with the power, with the early bombs, early super, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. And I'm really enjoying it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. You know, I've always been scared of doing just chatting streams like this. Like, I've always been really scared of them because I always feel like I, you know, wouldn't really have anything to talk about. And I still feel like that's true to an extent. You know, like how fucking interesting are my anecdotes about, oh, this one time I saw a weird billboard, you know, like stuff like that. I'm not sure, like, if that kind of stuff is okay for just chatting streams, or like, you know, like I'm not really sure what to do with these, so I've been really scared of these for a long time now. But I think I do enjoy just chatting with you guys like this, you know? It's not something I've ever really tried before. I mean, I guess I did it during my subathon a little. But yeah, I do enjoy this, and I could see myself doing more guerrilla streams like this. Probably similarly late times as well. Not too often, but it could happen. I've actually almost done a lot of these, specifically because, you know, I was upset and wanted to vent more or less, or you know, I just felt like I wasn't doing enough for my streaming, stuff like that. I've spent a lot of time thinking about doing these type of guerrilla streams, and basically all I wanted to say is I'm glad that you guys are here with me right now, you know? I'm glad that we can talk like this, and it doesn't have to be stressful, and it doesn't have to be worrying, and you know, I'm just glad that we can do this, and I'm glad I'm not, you know, sitting here streaming to two silent viewers in chat. Not that I have a problem if you're just lurking in chat, but it's really hard to, you know, chit chat with a chat that's not there. What else was I gonna talk about? There was some other anecdote I was gonna tell. Something about... I don't remember. I know this feeling well. Oh, Thorin, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's something that I've done a couple times now. Are you a streamer yourself, Thorin? Whenever I can be around you, I will. I guess I'll just tell some anecdotes about airsoft today. That's something I really truly wish I could share with you guys. If you could chat to an empty stream, you're on a new level, though. That's true, that's true. I've really wanted to share some of my airsoft stuff with you because I would consider that like a passion of mine at this point. Like it's something I just kind of like randomly fucking picked up the other day, but I do actually, I've been doing it in spurts. Like, oh, that's really exciting. I'll have to check you out sometime. Yeah, no, definitely Pluto. But I mean, I feel like having that moment of streaming to nobody is in some ways it's good for you because it sort of forces you to work on your fundamentals more than anything. You know, it's less I'll build it if it forces you to get over that, oh, why would I put in effort into my streams if nobody's gonna be here? You know, it forces you to get over that or quit, you know? Don't have airsoft? Oh, it's great. I adore airsoft. I went out today, I had a brand new gun. I tweeted about it. I'm not sure if any of you guys saw that, but I got a fucking minigun. And I normally, for those of you who don't know, I normally snipe. I have a SSG-10, it's a Novrich sniper rifle. I also have a Scar H and 2 pistols and a shotgun. The shotgun sucks, one of the pistols is in the shop. So I basically went there with the Scar H minigun, 1 crappy beat to shit pistol, and my sniper rifle, right? I get there, and first game of the day, I realize my HPA tank, which is high pressure air, it's like a scuba tank, that's too big to fit on my chest rig. Because, you know, I'm one of those people who comes out there in fucking full gear, you know? And, you know, I borrow a bag from somebody, it's not a big deal. So I get out there, and I play the first game with the minigun. I'm having so much fucking fun. How High Action Production, thanks for stopping by. We're just kind of chatting about, you know, whatever. I did mention a little bit about how streams are going to be in the future. If you're super curious about that, feel free to watch the VOD, but if not, you'll kind of get the feel of it, you know? Anyway, yeah, so I went out with the minigun, and, you know, like I said, I'm normally a sniper, so having a minigun that's just shitting ammo fucking everywhere was kind of a fucking experience, and there's something really gratifying about like walking towards the enemy spawn and just hearing them like, oh fuck, miniguns coming, you know, like that kind of thing. It's a lot of fun. And then you have normally in airsoft, you know, oh, I'm hiding behind cover, I'm pinned down by this other guy, neither of us can really get a clear shot. But with the minigun, you can literally just, you know, spray it in his general direction. He can't peek out safely, so you're free to walk around while holding your minigun and just shoot him with your fucking spare, you know? It's a lot of fun. And the disadvantage is I went through 2,000 BBs in one game, whereas normally I go through a maximum of 80. Oh, hi, Nix. Thanks for stopping by. We're just kind of chit-chatting right now. How about you? How was your day? But yeah, so that was great, but then I was out of BB, so then I went back to my sniper, and I grabbed my pistol too, and my pistol broke. The magazines were leaky or something, so okay, what the fuck ever. I'm down to my Scar H and my sniper rifle, and my Scar H I don't have any magazines for, so I didn't use that either. So I basically was stuck with just my sniper rifle at that point, right? Okay, so that's what I normally do, so it wasn't a big deal. You know, I went out there, I sniped. I didn't do too well because we did a really shitty we did a map. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, my day was long, 10-hour drive. Oh, Jesus Christ, Nix fell. But at least you're home now, right? You know, it's always good to be home, even if maybe the circumstances of you going home aren't the best. It's always sort of good to see your old haunts, where you grew up, that kind of thing. I'm a fan of the traditional shotgun. Oh, definitely. My shotgun is actually, it's a pump action, and every time you shoot it, it shoots 3 pellets instead of just 1, so that's pretty cool. But it's kind of a beater. I got it for pretty cheap, and you know, it's not a good gun to be your primary by any stretch of the imagination, but it's fun to fuck around with. Anyway, so I went out with just my sniper, and did pretty crappy because you can't shoot anyone within 100 yards of you or 100 feet of you with a sniper because they're so much more high powered. Oh, I don't like this song. So, you know, if somebody gets right up in my face, I basically just lose. And my pistol was down too, so I literally couldn't do anything, you know? You already finished Monster Hunter Stories? I did. So it literally got to the point where, me and this other sniper, we were getting at each other, and I have enough, and I sprint up to him, and we're both within our minimum engagement distance. Neither of us has anything we can kill each other with. Hey, no worries, Action Prod. I know this is kind of a weird time for me to stream, and I don't normally do. So we actually end up playing fucking rock, paper, scissors for who gets the kill and who gets to stay up on the hill. It was so fucking funny. I won. It made me feel real good inside. And then I basically just spent the rest of the game sniping into their spawn, and then my sniper rifle broke. I ordered a new part for it, and it doesn't look like it's gonna be too hard to fix, but I'm basically airsofted out until that part gets here. I actually bought another airsoft gun as well to learn how to fix airsoft guns. It's bright pink, because that's my second favorite color. So that should be fun too, but I'm airsofted out until these parts and gun arrive, you know? It sucks. It really sucks. Normally I go on Sundays, at least for the morning, but I'm not going to be able to do that moving forward. You started playing Nier! Hell yeah! Is the game good? The game is fucking phenomenal. I adore Monster Hunter Stories too. It's such a good game, and it's got a lot of post-game. I would say there's more post-game content than story content, and there's a full fucking story in that game. They actually added Fatalis, who I would love to sit down and fight, but Fatalis is hard, and I struggle with just like the fucking Soulseer Mizutsune, you know? Purple is best color? Disagree, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm airsofted out, so that's gonna kind of suck. I am thinking perhaps I have a way that I can animate like actual fucking video, so I could technically use that to animate an airsoft game for you, but that would be like a lot of fucking work, and I don't have any videos of me playing airsoft. It's possible I'll sit down and do that at some point, but like don't hold your breath or anything. We'll see. Airsoft shooting gallery, you should. I actually, my mall got one of those fairly recently, and I was like, all right, I have to fucking do this. And I sat down, and they had a little thing where you get 100 shots for 10 bucks, and there's 20 targets, and you knock them all down, you win an actual really shitty carnival prize, like it's the size of a keychain. But anyway, so I paid my 10 bucks, and I got almost all of the targets twice. Like, I got them all. They were like, all right, whatever, let's set them back up. And then I fucking knocked them all down again. Almost. There was like 1 or 2 left. But yeah, so I won a little stuffed toy, and I didn't really even want the thing, but you know, it was pretty fun. I would recommend it, Sonia. I did play Monster Hunter Stories 1, but not very much of it. I got to the ice area and then kind of quit it. I do have it on my phone, and I play it once in a blue moon, but you know, it's not nearly as good as the second. And hello, Buddy Pal Gaming. Great games today. Oh, hey, hell yeah. Hey, buddy. I was actually literally just talking about Airsoft. Yeah, those were some great games. I really wish my fucking sniper hadn't shit the bed, but you know what it is. If you need some lessons on tech repairs, that would be great, you know? I actually, I bought a G&G, the pink one, the Femme Fatale. It's just like a V2 gearbox or whatever. So I'm gonna use that to learn how to attack. I'm gonna like take it apart, put it back together, do that a bunch of times until I feel comfortable with it. And then I'm probably gonna upgrade like the hop up in the barrel and stuff like that. Sorry for the bang confusion. Hey, no worries. That was super fucking weird. So for those of you who don't know, in some fields, most fields in my experience, if you get like too close to somebody, you know, you don't want to shoot somebody point blank. That's kind of a douchey thing to do. So what you do is you point at them and you say bang bang, and that counts as shooting them. And I was using the minigun, and that has a 50-foot minimum engagement distance, which means if someone's within 50 feet of me, I can't shoot them. And this guy, Buddy Pal, he was creeping up. We were on a really like brushy map full of like bushes and shit. And I was pretty well hidden in a bush, and there was a path leading in front of it. And I saw him out of the corner of my eye creeping through the brush, you know, trying to be real stealthy. And I had a really good shot on him, but you know, I couldn't shoot him. So I thought about what to do, and I ended up just sitting up and pointed my minigun at him and said bang bang. And we have a no bang bang rule at the field I go to, so he kind of shot back at me, and you know, it's whatever, he got me. And then we ended up asking the ref, and it turns out he was in the right. I can't bang bang because we have a no bang bang field. Next time shoot me. No, I'm not gonna shoot you point blank with a minigun, buddy. I'm not gonna fucking do that. But yeah, so we decided, we didn't know the rules, so we just decided to trade kills where we both die. And then we talked to the ref later, and he was like, yeah, no, Cadence, you shouldn't have done it. And I was like, okay, you know, so we got that squared away. And I'm gonna have a handgun moving forward, so shit like that doesn't happen. My handgun's still in the shop. Hopefully I'll get it back at some point. And yes, do you like the shark with bunny ears? You know, there's actually a reason for that. I'm trying to like read chat, like I'm not letting anything pass, so it's kind of stressful, but like I'm having a real good time actually right now. But okay, so the shark with the bunny ears is actually a bit of a story behind that. It's not just a random, you know, plushie that I got. So the thing is, Bunny Sharks, for those of you who don't know, is my best friend in the whole wide world. And we went to IKEA a handful of times together just because, you know, she needed stuff, I needed more stuff to display my figures. I have a lot of figures. But so yeah, we went to IKEA, and they have the sharks, the blahages, and I was actually a bunny girl for Halloween 2 years ago, and you know, Bunny Sharks is my best friend, so I decided, fuck it, make a Bunny Sharks plushie instead of just the generic shark plushie, you know? So now whenever, you know, I'm missing her, I can just look over at the plushie and give it a little hug, you know? It's just nice having little things like that can remind you of the people who care about you, even when you can't see them, you know? IKEA sharks are big, that's correct, yeah. One time Cadence butt dialed me. Yeah, I butt dialed Leo while playing Airsoft once. I don't think I didn't notice until like I got home like at like 7 that day, and Leo DM'd me and was like, yo, what's the deal? I didn't even fucking notice, you know? So Leo got some taste of me playing. Oh, buddy, actually, I actually sort of wanted to pick your brain about something. How hard do you think it would be to get a video of me, doing airsoft shit? Even if it's just something simple, like, shooting my minigun into the range that they have there, you know? I kind of want to do something like that. I don't know if you have anything, like any cameras or anything, but I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna animate it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. GoPro mount on head, yeah, but then I'd have to buy a GoPro, and I just want like a short, like 5-second video, like a short that I can upload to Twitter or something like that, you know? Yeah, I guess I'll talk to I mean, you know, Shaggy always has shit, so yeah, I'll talk to Shaggy about it. You can use you have a GoPro? Shouldn't be too tough, really. Kudos, camera guy who's show up. Yeah. I'll probably hit up Shaggy at some point. Yeah, that should be cool. That should be cool. It'll take me a minute to animate it, but you know, I like rotoscoping stuff, so you can use mine for snowboard. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't want like scope cam though. You know, maybe at some point. But yeah, you about to see some real fucking shit, Sonya. So for those of you who don't know, actually, there was a time in my life when the number one thing I wanted to do was be an animator, you know? So I studied a ton, and I mostly worked in 3D, but I'm very familiar with animation as a whole. So rotoscoping, what I just talked about, is you take a real video and you basically trace over it to get the movements and the perspective right. And that's called rotoscoping, and that was actually how a lot of the old Disney stuff was made. Like, a lot of it is hand animated, but rotoscoping is a very useful tool. I actually decided against being a animator because there's just no fucking money in it, and I know I could be doing shit on YouTube or whatever. You know what, Leo? I think I'm good. But yeah, so I won't lie, I have thought about doing YouTube animations, but I don't know. At the end of the day, I stepped away from it because there's no money in it and went into board game design. Oh, sweet dreams, Thorin. I hope you rest well. Not that there's a ton of money or any money in board game design, but you know, it's board game design is at the end of the day, that is my passion. And one of the big problems for me when I was trying to animate is I suck ass at drawing. Johnny Boy is a cameraman that follows him for games on his channel. Oh hell yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. Yeah, if I could get like a full gameplay video, that'd be sick. I mean, that's like a 4-month project to animate, but I think I could do that. That'd be sick, buddy. I'll hit y'all up next time I'm at the field, which might be a while because, you know, my sniper shit the bed and I don't have any other guns. Although I did order one from Evike. Yeah, we'll see. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, board games. Board games are my passion at the end of the day, and I can't draw too well, so that's why I always struggled with animation, and I had to do 3D animation, which is fine, but you know, I've always been more fond of the traditional animation styles, and that's not something I can really do. So yeah, use the bathroom, sniper. Yeah. The spring that hooks onto the trigger unit and uses it to catch the bolt, because it's a bolt action sniper, that shit the bed. And I ordered both a set of springs and screws, because one of my screws is stripped, for the rifle, as well as specifically, I think they're the right springs. A 3-pack of those. So I'm getting the right spring, but you know, it's gonna be a while. Did you reload the clip? You're very funny, Leo. You're very funny. So here's an easy fix? Yeah, I'm hoping so. There's all kinds of videos on Novridge's site, you know? But yeah, that's why I bought the... Wait, was it the spring? It was the spring, yeah. The spring on the trigger box spring? Yeah, I took it apart and had John take a look at it, and he agreed it was the spring. We actually found it in the cylinder housing. Sorry, I'm getting kind of technical about airsoft shit. I mean, I can honestly talk about airsoft for hours and hours and hours. Like I said, I haven't been playing very long, but it's I would consider it a passion of mine. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually moving at the end of the year. It shouldn't impact my streaming too much. I mean, I'm leaving my desktop here because I'm only leaving for a year and then I'm gonna come back, but so yeah, I'm moving up quite a ways, and I took a look around and there's no real organizations for airsoft up there, so I'm gonna try and start a club, actually. Because, you know, as a game designer, I feel like I could come up with some really unique game modes and stuff, you know? And, you know, that would look really good on a fucking game design resume if I can sit here and say, yeah, I made a fucking club that designed games and we played them, you know. And airsoft is really, really fun, and I enjoy it quite a bit. That's all I really have to say on that topic. No, I've been thinking about getting new pistols, new whatever, but hopefully the club, but that desktop is your baby. It is, and she'll be waiting for me when I return. I've been thinking about getting new pistols and shit, but at the end of the day, I think I'm going to do the club through my college, and I think they will actually give me some funding for that, and that shit's dope, you know? Like, if I could have free airsoft funds, oh my god. Although, you know, part of that is I would need to buy like rentals and shit. Let me know on your guns if you want some work done. I can work on AGs and HPA setups. I know a god tier GBB. I'm having problems with one of my GBB pistols, but I'm 99% sure the mags are just shot. It's super beat up. I got it for $50 used. I definitely do appreciate the offer. I'm trying to learn how to tack. I actually have a M14 in 2 pieces in the back of my car. Hissing? Yeah, they're hissing. But yeah, I appreciate it. I might tap you for HPA at some point. Because, you know, I just got my HPA Scar H, and I actually just personally ordered some mags because apparently fucking none of the shops around here can do that. Seals? Yeah, I figured. But yeah, running my own club would be great, and getting funding for that would be great, but you know, that comes with needing to buy like rental gear and stuff. You know, shit like that. So that's probably where most of the money is going to go to. I was actually looking at HPA fill stations. It's like $500 if you don't want a literal fucking bike pump, you know? And, you know, obviously it depends on funding, but I would like to get one of those. And I was thinking up some game modes. I was thinking about getting like some shitty springers, having it like be like 10 people with springers versus one with an actual fucking gun. Maybe the minigun. That would be pretty good, actually. Yeah, so I've been thinking a lot about this, and you know, I'm probably gonna spend some of the funds on stuff that I like, but you know, I have a shitty 1911 and a Taurus. I could loan them. No, it's okay. I appreciate it, Sonya. A lot of the cheaper springers are built for like 0.12 gram BBs, and I don't want to use that because having to keep a stock, because you know, obviously if we're a club we're gonna have a stock of BBs. Having to keep a stock of 0.12s would just be awful. So we're just gonna go for things that can at least do 0.2s. And I'm gonna buy the rice bag full of 0.2s for my minigun anyway. You 0.12s. Yeah, exactly. Buddy gets it. Buddy gets it. But yeah, so I've been thinking about a lot of game modes and stuff for that, and I'm honestly, I would say, excited to move up. It's scary, and Bunny Sharks wasn't able to come up with me, so I'm gonna be pretty lonely. That's another reason I'm starting the club, is so people, I have a good ass excuse to talk to people, you know what I mean? But that's a big reason why I'm trying to learn how to tech guns, because I feel like the president of an airsoft club should be able to fix gun issues. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sorry, Bunny Sharks actually just messaged me. But yeah, so that'll be fun. I am nervous about it, but I think it'll be a good experience for me moving out, because I haven't moved in probably over a decade, so you know, it's gonna be something fresh. It's gonna be fun, and hopefully it'll get me out of my rut a little bit. You know, I don't meet people anymore. I say as I just made a whole bunch of fucking airsoft friends. Like, I was at the field today, and like people kept, you know, going up to me and being like, "Yo, hey, Cadence, what's up?" You know, like it felt really fucking nice. I have a few videos of me working on guns in process. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, link me to that. I'm in the Discord. Yeah, I'm in the Discord. Just send me a message. I'm sorry to hear that. It is what it is at the end of the day, Sonya. There are definitely pros and cons. Obviously, I would super prefer to have her there, but you know, it'll force me to leave my comfort zone a little bit more, not having her there with me too, you know? And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Just yell at everyone to fix the guns. I mean, obviously it'd be great. Honestly, my ideal for this, and I know this is super unrealistic, my ideal is like 5 or 6 total members, including myself. And you know, we'd have one who's super good at teching shit, one who's good at tactics, you know, like we would like subdivide and make like a proper fucking team, you know? And obviously it'd be nice to have some other girls there too, but that's kind of unrealistic. But yeah, we'll just have to sort of see how things shake out. I'm planning on doing like a giveaway type deal, because in my opinion, anyone who tries 1 or 2 games of airsoft, even people who think they'll hate it, anyone who tries 1 or 2 games of airsoft is gonna enjoy it. So I'm thinking getting a raffle for people who aren't interested in airsoft, like, oh, I'll give you like a fucking like $50 iTunes gift card, you know, some bullshit like that. You know, that'll get people to come and play a game. I'll say, all right, you get entered into the raffle if you play a game, a second entry for playing again, stuff like that. I feel like that will help me rack up those club numbers, but at the same time, that's a lot of rentals that I'd have to have, you know? I only personally own 6. Well, I just bought another, so 7. Let's see, SSG 10, Scar H, M9, High Kappa, minigun, G&G. Yeah, I own 6 guns. And that's not enough to equip a full event like that. And I don't want to buy like too many like loaner guns, because I feel like the vast majority of people will be bringing their own guns like once it gets up and running. So that's why that's another reason I'm leaning towards these springers. They're cheap, so I could buy a ton of them to equip everybody. But doing a springer only game probably wouldn't be the best way to introduce people to it, you know? Girls are scary. Boo! Boo! Ooh, Twitch deleted my... Yeah, they do that. I actually have a YouTube video where I archive VODs. I think you can find it if you scroll down a little bit. Specifically, you know, like, I don't expect to see any fucking growth on YouTube or anything. I just have it so I can, you know, go back and watch my own shit, or if somebody really wants to, they can go watch my shit, you know? Does owning airsoft count as owning a firearm? No. It does depend on where you live, but typically airsoft is basically unregulated, at least in America. I know Australia just basically outright banned airsoft, but in America it's totally cool. You don't even need a gun owner's license, although I do have one, and I own 6 real steel guns as well. What's your opinion on Nerf guns? They can be fun. Personally, what I really like about airsofting over Nerf or paintball, really, is the fact... Oh, I just got some messages. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so, yeah, what I really like about airsoft is that these guns are all unique. Every Nerf gun is sort of the same. You have your quote-unquote AEG Nerf guns, sure, your full auto ones, but most of them are simple, basically Springer pistols, with bells and whistles, one might expect. And paintball guns are all just HPA semi-autos, you know? And what I like about airsoft is that's not at all the case. Like I said, I was rocking with a minigun, and that's completely different than something like a fucking sniper or a handgun, or even just a smaller AEG, maybe like a P90 or something. Something like that, you know? I think you use it in a shooting range, but it's still regular. That's absurd. Ah, well, we knew about Australia already. Also, it's been an hour, so whoever talks next in chat gets to spin that wheel. But, yeah, it's... I really like how unique all the airsoft guns feel. Like, you can differentiate, oh, this is a sniper, this is, you know, you can make squad rolls, and that's really cool. You want a respin. Look at that, Pluto. I added that because that's going to be dependent on the game I'm playing, but right now I'm not playing a game. Wow, Pluto, you really like spinning this wheel, don't you? One karaoke song. Oh boy, I wasn't expecting to do karaoke. Each gun is completely different, but exactly the same. I know what you mean. I definitely agree with that. Like, everything has like the same base, but from a fielding perspective, they're all completely different, you know? Like a P90 and an M4 platform are internally, they're basically the same thing, but the way you play with them is completely different, because with a P90 it's lighter, it's smaller, it's much more maneuverable, so you can get in close, stuff like that. And you know, an M4 is more something you sit there and you take cover with, you know? Hold on to that so I don't have to enjoy it. Okay, no worries. I'm going to forget about it, but go ahead and remind me later, and that's totally okay. Okay, so that's, you can do some disgusting mods on a P90. Oh god, I love P90s. Honestly, the local shop, buddy, I'm not sure if you've seen this, but the local shop has, that pink HPA P90. Ugh, it's so nice. I really want a pink P90. But, you know, with my primary being a sniper, I can't justify spending nearly that kind of money. Modern or Battle Lab? Neither. Oh no, modern. I was thinking AAX for some reason. Yeah, modern. Oh, no worries, Sonia. Yeah, modern has a really nice pink P90 that's been HPA'd, but you know, I can't justify it's $1,000 basically. I think it's like $950 or something. But yeah, I can't justify spending that kind of money, you know? My protege built that. Oh, that's pretty sick. What I'm probably going to do, because I do definitely want a P90 at some point in my life, I'm probably going to buy the Novrich P90 that's coming out, and then I will paint it pink, and hopefully I won't need to upgrade it, because literally every project gun I've ever done has just ended in tears. But you know, We'll see. We'll see. Only 1K? Yeah. I have a high kappa, speaking of, that's in a project state right now, and I'm really hoping that one works well because I shipped it out. Its range is a little lacking. Yeah, I get that, but like for me, like that brushy map we were playing on today where I pew-pewed you, that map is, in my eyes, perfect for a P90 because for me, I really like sneaking through the bushes and you know, getting up behind people, shit like that, you know? I'd replace the compression kit and extend the barrel. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'll have to get it, you know, hands-on and play with it a couple times to see what I want to change. I mean, nobody really knows too much about it right now because it's not out yet, but you know. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna paint that pink and stuff like that. I really want my high kappa back already. It's been in the shop for so long. But I should have it. We're doing a gas blowback only event, and hopefully that'll work. Hopefully I'll have it by then. Jeez. Anyway, it's been about an hour, I'd say. And you know, honestly, I probably would sit here and keep chatting with you guys, but however, Bunny Sharks hit me up and is finally ready to go eat, so I'm gonna go have some decaf coffee and probably a slice of ham, maybe some turkey bacon. We'll see how I feel when I get there. Thank you guys so much for humoring me with this random fucking stream, and you know, I know this is not really the kind of thing I normally do, and I didn't announce it or anything, so I really do appreciate it. And buddy, it was really good seeing you. It was really good seeing you here. All of you guys, I'm so happy that I can sit here and have you guys here with me, and that I have friends, you know? Maybe that's a little weird of me to say. Anyway, we are going to be raiding. Our raid message will be Raiden Sarper, and we're going to be raiding Gelato Sorbet, who I once did a Halo Reach collab with. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming on by, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. PST for Tabletop RPG that I designed. Yeah, so we're gonna go raid Gelato Sorbet. Very good friend of mine. The raid message is Raiden Sarper. Alright. Again, thank you guys. Hi, Buddy Pal. Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you. Big ups to Buddy Pal. Okay, I hope I see you guys for the tabletop tomorrow. Bye.